Were you going at the same pace as him?
I
was cruising.
I was cruising as well.
What does that mean?
Just, drinking at a normal rate. Like, I'm not trying to, like...
What's a normal rate?
Like, I'm not trying to fire off drinks, but I'm just sipping them, and who knows how many...
I was firing.
Get all your slurs out before the pod starts. I love it, God, dude.
Fuck you. I've been thinking about getting like an actual slate that they use for like movies.
Oh, the fucking...
Like the actual thing.
Yeah, that thing.
The little...
Welcome to the Staminkia Podcast. I'm a Grass Daddy, and I'm being joined once again by Bencer, or Bencer. I thought I'd come up with a cute nickname for you guys since you're
what was the second one? Spen?
Like instead of Spencer with a P, it's just with a B.
The B. There you go.
Because it is Ben within the Spencer.
Correct.
What's your guys' favorite texture?
Coarse.
Coarse? Like a rope? A coarse rope.
Yeah, coarse rope, coarse soil.
Actually, what's your favorite texture?
Coarse.
Like you like the feeling of rough rope?
Yeah.
Are you into BDSM?
No, but like, I don't know. What would be coarse in this room?
I don't think anything.
Like the carpet. What is that?
It's carpet.
It's kind of coarse.
Maybe.
I don't know. I feel like that's not coarse.
What is the definition of coarse? We're already going to the laptop.
Like this
What
would be
is
smooth?
Yes, very good.
What about
The
you?
table
You got a favorite
is smooth.
fucking...
I don't know.
A coarse texture is a
I don't know
rough, irregular, or uneven surface that is not smooth or soft. So something that's coarse is something that's not
so
smooth.
not the carpet.
So technically, this is coarse,
Well, I don't know.
That's soft.
but it's
But it's
rough.
spongy. I would say spongy.
That is spongy.
I would call that a spongy
But
texture.
it's also rough.
Coarse would be like a
Coarse-grained
rock.
linen, a fabric with coarse texture. Coarse sand has a rough texture. Coarse
So
hair.
you're telling me you're
Oh,
kind of guy that just rubs your hand on a piece of on rock
Like
and
you
is
want it
just
to
like,
hurt.
I don't want it to hurt, but I don't want it to be smooth. I don't know.
Why don't you like smooth?
Well, because there's no texture.
So you... Okay. But smooth is a texture.
It is, but what's the fun of
You
that?
like a topographical globe.
I
You're
mean-
like, if it's too smooth, you're like, nah,
that's
I'm not
bullshit.
feeling that.
You know how many smooth things there are in this world?
So, the world is too smooth.
For real.
Did you know that if you... What was it? I think it was Neil deGrasse Tyson talking
I know
about...
where you're going with this.
What was it? If the Earth was the size of a...
Cue ball.
No, you're confusing it. If it was the size of a basketball and you ran your finger across it, it would be smoother than a cue ball.
Which, how the fuck, like...
Because if you think about like the mountains and whatnot,
Yeah.
it's to explain how massive the Earth is. We look at a mountain, we're like, that would be rough. But if you were a giant holding it in your hands, it would feel smoother. Even if you ran your finger over Mount Everest, you wouldn't even be able to feel it.
It's crazy.
Anyways, Spencer, what's your favorite texture?
I don't know.
I'm just trying to whittle out the guys that are coming in to listen to us talk about grass. So
yeah.
you hit them with something like that right off the top. You're like, they're not
Jesus
talking about grass.
Christ.
There's coarse bladed grass.
There is coarse bladed grass. But
Probably fucking fescue.
Yeah, coarse bladed fescue or fine bladed fescue.
I'll
tell you my favorite.
disgusting piece of grass. That's what that is.
Just because you've laid.
No,
fescue
it's
that
not
you don't
because
like.
I laid it. It just does not look good in any circumstance.
Well, I don't know. I always.
I don't know. It just doesn't look good.
it's mixed with something.
No, still looks like shit.
I don't know if this is a texture, but I decided one time that my favorite, I guess, feeling is there's no better feeling than when it's a hot
I'm thinking.
He's just pondering.
I'm thinking.
What are you thinking about?
I'm thinking about
nice ice cold beer.
No.
I'm thinking of different
When it's
textures
hot.
now.
Imagine it's triple digits outside,
Yep.
but you have your AC blasting in your car, and you are like in a perfect bubble of cold air.
Yes.
And you know that millimeters away from you is like scorching desert.
Correct.
The feeling of being inside that like controlled capsule of just feel goodness is like just the best feeling, knowing that mere inches away from your body is
Scorching hot heat.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the pavement 2 feet away from me on the ground would fry an egg, but I'm putting my winter coat on in here, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's not really a texture, but
Yeah.
Is
I
it
was
the
wondering
same
where you're
way
going with
when
that.
it's cold?
I was gonna ask you, what's better, being in a cold room when it's hot out, or being in like a warm room when it's freezing out? So you think warm?
Yeah.
You like warm when it's cold out?
Actually, I don't know. Cold when it's hot is so nice.
It's so much.
It's so much
think
nicer.
I think it's better because
No, because if
easy
you're
to
in the
be-
cold, that's like
it's easier to be too hot. Like
the
if you
cold. If it's cold and
It's harder
windy,
to cool
that
down.
shit stings.
It
And
does
then you
sting.
can, and then you can get in a warm vehicle, and then you're like, oh,
yeah, I guess it's technically which is
Fuck, I don't know.
colder air is technically more dangerous because you could like freeze to death,
Yes.
you get frostbite.
get frostbite if your
frostbite.
skin's exposed to it.
I mean, all you can get in the heat
Pneumonia?
is just a heat stroke,
Yeah,
which is still
people
pretty
get heat
bad.
strokes
That
all the
bad.
time. It's not bad. Dude.
Extreme dehydration.
That's you every weekend.
Yeah, and pretty much every day of my life.
Speaking of being hydrated, I think Spencer's been begging to know what's inside the
Yeah,
mini fridge.
And he doesn't even want any.
So I think it might be time.
see what he's got, huh?
Little ASMR. What's inside the mini fridge? Knock, knock. Who's there?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
What do we got?
little liquid IV.
oh,
What?
liquid IV.
What? What is that?
Give it.
What is that?
This is some fucking fancy water too.
What is
Got
it?
balled out
Evian?
with Evian.
Dude, Evian? It's funny how this all got
guys
tied
are-
together because they got mountains on it. We were just talking about mountains.
True.
And so you don't like this bottle then because it's too smooth?
I do.
Is it?
No, see, it's got.
And it's got a little up top.
But this isn't coarse. It's still smooth. It's just got some...
I like a ridge.
Like a nice little ridge.
I like a nice ridge.
You like a nice ridge? The opening is a little bit wider, I feel like, than a normal bottle.
Did we all get lemon lime?
I don't know. I got a CTT. No, lemon lime.
I got lemon lime.
Oh man.
I think the Magic Mini Fridge knows we just went through a rough weekend and is trying to give it. It also might be due to the fact that the most recent episode we uploaded was
A little saucy.
hold the sauce.
We did not hold the sauce.
I think the sauce was holding
Fucking
us. Are you
not
are you a sip a little before you pour the powder in guy,
I should.
or
I
did
did a
you?
little bit, not much.
Because they fill it so full, it's almost like you don't have room to shake it once you put the powder in.
You know what you do with one of these? You just
What?
chug it.
The liquid IV.
You're gonna chug it, or are you gonna sip it throughout the whole episode? I mean, we got an hour.
I was just gonna chug it.
Well, you can do what you want. Look at this guy.
Oh,
Holy
look at this
shit.
guy! Huh.
Yeah, a little bar trick.
Shit.
Woo!
I can't do shit.
Oh, hold on. We got a chugger.
Did you hear that last gulp?
Yeah, I did. Got a wheeze out of me.
It's almost gone.
I think maybe the table has the ability to read our. You all right?
Yeah. The flavor.
What's wrong? You just winced.
Yeah, it wasn't what I was expecting. I haven't.
You're like,
had
there's no alcohol in this. What
No.
the fuck? Your body rejected it.
But
His body just
only had-
rejected something.
one type of liquid IV, and it was not this, and I was not ready. For
What
that
kind
lemon
did you
lime.
have?
I don't even. It was like watermelon or something.
Dude, one time I got the apple pie one. Oh, it was so bad. Better hope that cap don't come off.
That would. Oh hell no, Cap.
Oh hell no, cap.
Oh hell no, Evian.
Stay on.
You better
This
stay on it.
episode sponsored by
This co-sponsored by Evian and Liquid IV. God,
Put this
so good. So, like I was saying, I think the table is able to read our BAC when we sat down and know that we needed this because we had a weekend. Spencer and I had a couple back-to-back weekends.
We're going back to back to back.
3 feet. 3 feet.
God. I forget.
I'm for it. I'm all for it.
Typically, you don't have your bachelor party 2 weeks before the wedding. It's normally like a couple months in advance. But last weekend, we Spencer and I went to good old Omaha with Cam and a couple of his work buddies and a buddy from back home on a little bachelor trip. Stayed at a Fairfield.
Nice.
Which when we I'm gonna try not to poke too much at Cam for the misplanning, I'll say, of this trip, but he got us a room at Fairfield and we like tried to look up a picture of it and we're like, are we sure this is where we were staying? Because it looked like an abandoned building.
Yeah, because I think it originally, like, the place that is on Google Maps is just like, well, you would see a homeless guy living
Oh,
in.
God.
And I'm like, oh,
Cardboard
no.
box or something?
But it was brand new, so it was like they had built it and didn't have pictures up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was nice at the end of the...
Yeah, when we got there.
It was fairly nice.
But
Spencer and I,
when we
Go
looked
ahead.
it up, I was like, oh, fuck.
Spencer and I shared a room, and the other 4 guys were in a room across from us.
That was the pukey room.
Stopped at the old Sam's Club before we went, filled up our cooler. We coolers. We had to go and get.
We had to go buy another one.
We had to go
Holy
buy
shit.
another one.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got a one of the big buzz balls.
Yeah.
We got one of the big ones and took that, and that was done before the sunset on the first night.
Oh, yeah, the little guy drank that. He loved every second of that.
We were in the hot tub in the hotel,
Yeah, but-
passing it around.
Jesus.
I think Cam had the most out of
Yeah, you put a
anyone
dent in it too, though.
not as big as Cam.
Well, that bottle got finished, and
Mm-hmm.
then we were fucking playing around with it in the hot tub.
It's
But then,
he's like a big old bobber.
Yeah, anybody walking by who saw you guys passing around a fucking, like,
dude,
10-gallon drum of Buzzball had to be like, Jesus Christ.
we kind of made an effort. I don't think any of us we didn't really speak about it. It was kind of an unspoken thing, but we all kind of were like making nice with the front desk ladies. There was like 2 different ones, and we were like real nice with each of them. And we were like, so can we drink in the pool area? And she was like, kind of going like that, like, as long as what'd she say? As long as it wasn't the cans,
No glass bottles.
no glass bottles, and also make sure no one else is in there. Is I think what she said, wasn't it? Something like that.
I don't know.
But so
You know what was funny, though? We probably could have got away with anything, because come to find out, I knew the manager. Because he
the
used
fuck?
to party at my house in college.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Small world.
wait, he partied at your house
That's
with
crazy.
you?
Yeah, in college.
How old is he?
I don't know. He's probably like my age, I'm guessing.
The manager of the hotel is your age?
Yeah, because he said
What?
he said the owner, him and the owner were like really good friends. So now, and he said the owner stepped away, so now he basically runs it.
Well, god dang.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, and I'm
Found that out
like,
sooner.
yeah, it was just, that was the night I was roasting the Iowa fans down there. And
Okay,
then
we'll
he
get
was-
there. I want to spend most of the time talking about the group therapy, but I do want to rehash some of the events that happened on the bachelor trip because
Well,
there
the
were
group
some pretty
therapy was
funny-
only 2 hours. We can fucking bang that out.
No, we need to take some time on that
I
one.
feel like just
I remember-
the drive home could be a fucking hour-long podcast.
We'll get there, okay? So, the first night we went to a casino. Actually, we went to 2 casinos because the first one we went to, the Horseshoe, we went in. Cam was second to last behind me. Cam was larried up. I mean, if ever there was a definition of larried up, Cam was it.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, Cam, he's already. When he's sober, the way he walks is like, this guy's either hurt or, So when we go up there, he's fumbling to try and pull his ID out, and I'm like, oh my god. And so the second he goes to pull his ID out, the guy checking us in just immediately goes on his walkie and just goes, "Can I get a supervisor over here?" And I was like, oh shit. So we got in, and then immediately this guy comes over and just goes, "Hey, can I talk to you guys for a second?" So we all go over there, unbeknownst to us, because I didn't see this. We were all standing there. Apparently, we just got surrounded by security.
Oh yeah, because me and one of Cam's buddies walked off because we were gonna go piss.
Yeah.
And I turn around, and then I see the one guy standing there, and then I just see a bunch more come around the corner, and I'm like, oh my god, Cam. I was like, what did Cam do?
So Cam didn't do anything except show extreme signs of intoxication.
It happens.
Not really hiding it at all.
What was he doing?
Just being drunk, slurring his words, stumbling around, trying to get his card out of his wallet.
It wasn't like he was being totally
He wasn't berserk, but it was or belligerent.
Yeah.
But he was definitely
oh, you could tell.
It was very obvious. He was stumbling around.
Yeah.
So they were like, "We can't have you guys come in here." Cam tried to pull the old, "I wasn't even going to spend any money." And the guy was like, "Well, it's state law. We cannot have you in here spending money while intoxicated." And then he fucking recommended we go to a strip club.
No, it was a floppy disk store.
What?
No. He was like, "Have you guys gone to the something?" And we were like, "What?"
No.
And he's like, "They've got laptops and floppy disks." And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "It's a strip club." And I was like, "Oh, yeah, no, we haven't gone there."
Wait.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, it was so weird.
What does that even... I don't get it.
I don't
Like
know.
a laptop, like a lap dance.
Oh.
They're they're on your
Yeah, I don't
top
know.
of your lap. I don't.
Have some dicks flopping around?
Yeah,
What's that part? What's the end of that mean?
Yeah, I don't
And he
know.
took a picture of Cam's ID with his phone.
Oh, no.
So we were like, "Oh fuck, we're gonna get red flagged. You're gonna send this to other casinos in the area."
Maybe.
So then we went to Ameristar, and we got in. Cam and Spencer went in first, just in case they would get kicked out.
Oh yeah, when we walked up and that lady was sitting there, I'm like, oh, we're definitely in. She looked like she didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, she was definitely counting the seconds.
Sorry. Got something caught in my throat.
Oh hell no!
Oh, I don't know.
And we're back.
You want me to mute your mic?
Probably, yeah. I'm fucking dying.
Kill it.
Kill it. Well, why do you kill it? Drinking on top of it.
Well, because I figured it'd help. I don't know.
So
Alright, we're back.
that was loud. So we got in. Spencer won $65, whatever. We'll skip over that part because everyone else lost money. But no, he was on a heater on that little blackjack machine.
Dude, I fucking love blackjack.
God damn it.
What?
I don't know what's wrong with me.
Are you
right
laughing or coughing?
now. It's a little bit of both. Dying.
That was pretty much it for night one. Oh no, it wasn't. We went to. I felt like such an idiot because we're going to the front desk lady being like, "Where's a good place to eat?" And it's we're from Lincoln, which is 45 minutes away, and we're acting like we're from across the country. Where should we eat at?
Total tourist.
Yeah, but it's fucking Omaha.
Yeah.
I hate that
They got
place.
some good food.
We basically looked up some place that was really close, and it was part of another hotel. I was like, "Oh, there's a restaurant in the hotel." That was right behind us. So we walked over there,
Oh god.
and pretty much all of us ordered pizza, and it was worse quality than Jack's pizza. It was
was it
so
called?
thin.
What was this place called?
I don't even know.
It wasn't in English. It only. Oh no! Wait, yeah, wasn't it the Blackstone?
No. That's the Blackstone District is where we went Saturday night.
Oh yeah. What?
Because I'm trying to. When I lived in Omaha, there was a place just like that had the shittiest pizza that I would.
It was probably the same thing.
Could have been.
Anyways, so
I don't remember the name of it.
so
I'll ask you after the
the guy that was waiting on us was this Indian dude. Not that means anything, but like he didn't speak very good English, so we're all larried up. We're like jazzing him, like, what are you doing later tonight? Like, are you gonna come out and drink with us? And he's like, no, I don't drink. Like something, you know, like
Yeah.
he didn't speak very much English. Come to find out, one of the bar, like kitchen guys came over and was just like, he was just at a swingers party.
Yeah.
No shit.
But he's a swinger.
Wait, the kitchen guy or the guy
The
you were
kitchen
talking
guy,
Or waiter.
like the kitchen guy came over and told us that the waiter.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we're like, that's sick.
Did he wash his hands?
Well, they had
I don't know.
they had a swingers festival or whatever at that hotel
At the hotel.
the week before we were
Whoa,
there,
dude.
and apparently that waiter was all up in that.
Is a swingers festival just another word for wife swap party or
Massive
orgy?
I think it's
I
just a
guess.
massive orgy.
So I don't know,
They
but
just rent out a ballroom and just throw some mattresses on the floor and just go to town.
so then
I think you should try it.
Might have to. Put on my pineapple shirt. Get in. Get loose.
so
I gotta
then
do that once episode, by the way. I just gotta look over there and say, huh?
is that was there someone over there?
No,
Were you like having
probably.
sleep paralysis? Demon over
Yeah.
that you were talking to? Is that why you said huh?
I might be shit-faced.
Might be-
Huh?
I don't know.
Should
That
be.
actually came out of nowhere.
The huh?
Yeah. All right, back
So-
to the story. Yeah, sorry.
Then
Derailing this
this fat dude came over with a drink and sat down and just goes, so what's the occasion? I hear you guys making a bunch of noise over here. And we're like, oh, we're on a bachelor party.
Just growled.
So weird.
This guy was so weird.
weird.
So I don't know if at one point somehow we suspected he was gay or something.
Yeah, you had painted toes.
Oh yeah, he had painted toenails. One guy looked down and went to go get a drink at the bar and then
Yeah.
texted someone else at the table that was like, yo, look at his toes. And we look down and we see he has toes. And so I don't know. We somehow got on the topic of OnlyFans. Oh yeah, we told him Cam had an OnlyFans, I think.
For his feet.
Yeah, we told him he sold feet pics, and then he reached down and pulled Cam's shoe off and smelled it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
You can't just let that happen?
Yeah.
Holy.
He pulled his shoe off and smelled it, and I basically immediately stood up and was like, can I have my ticket? And then we got out of there.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it went.
I was just waiting to see if Spencer wanted to weigh in.
That's exactly how it went.
That's basically all that happened night
But what
one.
was Cam doing? Just like,
I don't
what are you
know.
doing with my shoes?
I don't know, dude. Cam was so fucked up for the entirety of the trip
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
he was a walking corpse.
So was he just like passed out in the chair?
No,
he was-
I mean, he was coherent. He just
Yeah, he was alive, but
I don't give a fuck. I smell my fart.
I don't know. I don't know. Because then we proceeded to go to a liquor store. Keep in mind, we have 2 coolers filled
Oh, yeah.
with beer. And then these guys are like, let's go to a liquor store and see what this free wine tasting's all about. None of us even give a fuck about wine.
No.
And we're over there asking
I
the
didn't
lady,
even.
like, what do you recommend? Spencer was over. Tell him what you got. He knows what you got. That's when he got the
I
dog.
got my
yeah.
dog.
It's a good dog.
And
I like that dog.
I got a shooter of 1942.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, they had a bottle that was
They,
like yay tall.
they had the big
Shit.
bottle, baby. $365.
Wasn't it that for
Did you
just
almost buy it?
the bottle and then the liquor on top of it was like
What?
I don't even know.
No,
I don't know.
There was liquor in it.
That was the total price.
Yeah, for $750.
$750?
No, they had a bigger one though.
No,
Oh,
that was
milliliters.
that was just a $750 up there.
Anyways.
It's mostly glass.
God.
The glass is real thick on a 1942 bottle.
Oh, so it looks way more than it actually is.
Yeah, and it funnels all the way up, so it's just like that big around at top.
That's fair. So that was basically it for the first day. The second day was the Husker game. We went to a sports bar. Started just pounding 24-ounce draft beers at noon.
As you would.
Mm-hmm. Get laid the fuck up.
we made our way outside.
Yeah,
Let
it's
me-
hot as hell in there.
Let's also, Cam didn't have breakfast.
Couldn't eat at the sports bar.
Had one bite of a chicken strip at the sports bar, and then just starts housing beers again.
No, he got the Bloody Mary, which made him feel better, and then he started drinking.
Dude, he was on a sick one. So then we go outside, and this bartender is being almost a little too friendly with us. She's like, came out with a round of shots and poured one for herself a couple times.
Yeah.
She had a couple shots. The bartender. And she's like, I'm 20. We're like, what is going on? And she was like, my sister's the manager or something like that. Isn't that what she said?
Yeah.
So,
That's crazy.
and then one of the guys in our group had the hots for her, even though he had a girlfriend. But he was like, I'm trying to get out of the relationship. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's definitely makes it okay.
This is how you do it. Fucking drop a nuke.
We come to find out that she was lesbian, and he's like, can I still add you on Snapchat and watch? That's what he said.
Huh?
That's what he said.
What, watch you be lesbian? Or just like,
I don't know.
can I watch your lesbian life?
I think that was like his way of being like, send me videos of you scissoring your girlfriend. Like,
Oh
I don't know.
God. Some savages out there. Jesus.
Feel free to jump in and say this didn't happen.
It did.
Exactly. That's why he keeps looking at you like,
It happened.
Fucking hell.
Then we went to Topgolf.
Mm-hmm.
Not really much to talk about there. I mean, everyone knows what Topgolf is.
It's Topgolf.
It's Topgolf.
Then we went to
drinking.
Chipotle.
Then we
That's
went
like
to Chipotle.
right down the road from there.
Walked to Chipotle. I tried to throw a golf ball over the net. I don't think people realize how high those nets really are.
Yeah, they're...
I think I pulled
Everything.
my fat in my stomach trying to throw it over.
Thought you couldn't pull fat.
Well, I did.
That's the whole reason I'm fat.
Found a way.
Indestructible.
So then we ate our Chipotle, and then we Ubered down to the Blackstone district, which is like a strip of bars or whatever. Now, typically when people are going to do a bar crawl, they start at like 9:30. We were down there at like fucking 5:30, 6 o'clock. So it was a long night ahead of us.
Oh, yeah.
And we went to a couple different places, and the theme of the night, for whatever reason, was hurricane shots, because Cam
got in his drunk mind that that's what he wanted to do.
What the fuck's a hurricane shot?
Where you take the shot, they splash the water in it and slap you.
Oh, Jesus.
have you ever seen
you're
that?
supposed
Yeah, I've
to,
seen that.
Dude, you're supposed to do it like one time, maybe.
Yeah.
Cam did it like 15 times.
Jesus Christ.
It's like, dude,
It's like a one-off party trick.
he literally,
He would request it multiple times.
I
from the
watched
same
him.
bartender.
dude, I watched him, and then the next time I see him, his shirt is just fucking, you could wring that fucker out. I'm like, what are you doing, my guy?
Because
Like, you gotta, it's one time,
The idea of
Cam.
him like sitting in a bar stool just dripping wet. Just,
That's what it was.
yeah, man, I want.
But I think part of the reason he wanted them to really hit him hard.
Oh, yeah. He wanted to be,
Not.
I want to
he-
feel something.
he wanted to be fucking abused at the bar.
He kept saying, "I want him to spin my hat around." That's what he said.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Was
like,
that a girl or?
Yeah.
it's always a girl.
Oh, that's
It's
right.
always a girl. Imagine it was a dude just punches.
Motherfucker.
Dude. Cam was,
So
I don't know.
we'd had our initial bar crawl.
Larry to fuck up on a bender.
Went to a couple different places. We found our way to. It was like a half bowling alley with like a couple pool tables. It was like a mini bowling alley. And Spencer found his new favorite music group.
Oh, yeah, dude. I was
Do you remember what
jamming
their
with-
band name was?
No idea. I think it was the Bishops.
Really?
Yeah.
It was a jazz band outside.
Fuck yeah.
And
Dude, I was
he was
getting-
acting like he was at a fucking rock concert, dude. He
Oh,
was
yeah. I was
standing-
getting the people going.
He was standing out there. To his credit,
Yeah.
he was the only one standing up. I look over every like 10 minutes. Eventually, more and more people are standing up, dancing around with Spencer.
Yeah.
He was fucking living it up out
Wait,
there.
what were you like? What were your dance moves? What were you doing at a jazz?
He wasn't dancing. He was standing up front, pointing at all of them and going like, fuck yeah, that's my guy. You could hear him over their mics inside the place.
That's awesome.
We're playing pool, and we would hear Spencer's voice in the background of the mic, and he's like, all right, this guy's getting into it.
Yeah.
This next one's called...
I think I got a video.
Oh, God.
This next one's called, and then you can just hear Spencer like, wah! It was awesome. Put that up to the mic.
It was Barnacle Boy. It was Barnacle Boy.
So anyways.
Here's Cam hitting the girt. Right before we walk into the casino.
Oh, yeah, in the truck.
Also, it doesn't help that his eyes aren't open. Like, he probably
I don't
walked
think
in
they
there.
could open at that point.
Yeah.
I don't know. Part of me was hoping like they would see it's a bachelor party and be like. Also, you know what's fucked up is normally casinos give out free drinks to encourage gambling. So I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. We can't let you in here because they're drunk. I feel like 90% of casinos in the nation would be like, get your fucking drunk ass in here and come spend all your money.
Yeah.
What if it's different since, I don't know. Maybe they just think you won't buy as much from, or like alcohol.
I don't know.
You know how hard it is, though, to actually find a bar in the casino? Because the one we went, Ameristar that we went to, did you see a bar? Because I
No.
didn't.
I was only on I just stayed on the first floor.
Yeah, me too. Like, I didn't see a bar.
Well, normally they go around and like, can I get you?
They got a waitress.
Can I get you anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see that either.
They got some brood. Sorry, I sneak that in.
So we go to another place. Cam gets another couple, 1-2 hurricane shots from this place.
Mm-hmm.
We end up Ubering back to the hotel. And since they were making friendly with that lesbian bartender from earlier, they're, of course, they're going to be like, why don't you come out with us? First of all, she's like, again, I'm 20
Yeah.
and I'm going to a party, but I'll be back here at like 10:30. So once we Ubered back, they're like, wait, maybe she's back there. We got to go back to the whatever place. And I was like, I'm staying at the fucking hotel. So they Uber back. They go back out again.
Oh, shit.
Jake thought I was with him.
I thought you were with them.
Where were you?
We'll get there.
Playing
No,
the trumpet with the band?
let's say that now. So you.
I
So I went to bed.
Yes.
And I wake up at
walked in-
1:30 in the morning with Spencer's light, and you go, did I wake you up? And I go, well, yeah, I'm talking to you right now.
I was fucked up.
And I was like, how was it? And you're like, oh, I've been down in the lobby this whole time. I'm like, I was like 2.5 hours ago. What have you been doing for 2.5 hours down in the lobby? And you're like, talking shit to Iowa fans.
Yeah, there's a bunch of fucking Iowa fans down there.
What, like at the bar or something? Or
No, they're
in
just
the
sitting,
lobby?
they're just sitting
The
in the
hotel
lobby.
lobby.
So what, you were just like sitting on a couch just talking shit for 2 hours?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
that's exactly what
That's
it is.
fucking awesome.
And when we walked in, it was like there must have been a bunch of softball games. Because there was like multiple different families. Like you could see the different uniforms. There was probably 3 or 4 different teams
Some
I saw.
tournaments going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then the kids went to bed, and I
Because we
talking
walked
shit.
in, drunk as hell, yelling, and there's a bunch of little kids like with their families, all snuggled up in their jammies in the hotel locker room, singing "Kumbaya,"
Kumbaya.
and then
Hey,
we're in there
a bunch
like,
of
"Hey, what's up? You guys want to be here?"
The shit talking was working because they kept giving me beer
There you go. From where?
from their coolers.
Oh, they're just giving you beers in the lobby?
Yeah.
I know you can do that.
So Spencer comes in, asks if he woke me up. Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
it was maybe an hour later or so. Jackson comes in.
No, it wasn't that later. Much later.
How much later was it? Like 30 minutes later?
Probably
because
because I got
15?
in there at like 1:30.
Yeah.
And then,
Well, he comes in and he's like, oh my God. And he goes, by the way, the hurricane count is up to 8 now. So he got like 4 more in the time we left him, and he went back out again. So the hurricane shots continued. That's pretty much the extent of the trip.
one of the kids in Cam's room fell asleep with the bath going.
Which is dangerous. So dangerous.
Someone woke up because the water was spewing over.
Holy shit! They flooded the hotel room.
Kinda.
Awesome.
I don't know.
I don't know how much. I don't know how much it spewed over. But he's just laying in it.
So he was in the water.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
That's bad.
So
that's real bad.
He stayed up till like
they were
5 a.m. puking.
Yeah, they were all up and then they all woke up at like 7:30.
Yeah, so a few of them got like 2 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
And then drove all the way back to fucking Kozad.
I got up to go eat breakfast because I was like, I'm gonna take advantage of this free breakfast. And I got my tight 12 hours in, but no.
Tight 12.
So Spencer and Jackson are passed out. I take a peek in the room. Everyone's kind of awake, but Cam is fucking dead. I mean, he's dead. No pulse. He gets up. He's throwing up like crazy. And we get all our shit packed up. We go down to the parking lot. Cam goes over to my truck, pops open the cooler, grabs a bush light, and shotguns it.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's neat.
Now that's something.
That's cool. Buddy.
That's pretty cool. Cool guy, Cam.
We come to find out, because you, who was it?
Cameron.
I thought messaged you.
Cameron snapped me because he was driving. The one that was driving.
And goes, we had to stop
3 times.
Several times.
They stopped 2 times before they got to Lincoln.
Jesus.
Pulled over for Cam to throw up.
And Max.
Oh, yeah, the kid that was in the bathtub.
Yeah.
So.
Sounds like a fucking.
I think it was Monday.
Good trip.
I texted Cam. I was like, how you feeling, buddy? I heard you had to make a couple pit stops on the way home. And he goes, I think I got the flu.
Full dispenser.
He goes, I think I got the flu. And I'm like, the flu? And he's like, yeah, I couldn't fucking eat or drink anything. And I would just throw it right up. And I'm like, maybe it's because you were just drinking poison for 3 days.
Gallons of liquor.
Hey.
And beer. We'll be back this weekend.
So that was the Bachelor trip.
Mm-hmm.
This last weekend, aka 2 nights ago, we had a good old time, and now Ben can finally do some talking and weighing
chime in
because you were there.
Something to say, big boy?
I was there. No, it was a fun time. It was a good Saturday. Happy birthday!
Yeah, we were celebrating Spencer's 21st birthday.
Mm-hmm.
We
again
2-1.
We when did you decide you wanted to do the group therapy?
I don't know, a couple weeks ago.
You'd done one before.
Yeah.
You hadn't.
No.
Zane had.
This is the first one I've actually been on that I didn't fall off of.
How many
did you fall off prior to this?
3.
What? You went 3 for 3 on falling off?
Oh yeah, every time.
How?
Dude, I don't know.
What do you mean?
Like I was on the seat.
And then
Next thing I know, I'm looking at the stoplights.
It's kind of funny how that happens, huh?
Yeah.
Was it with the sides or no sides?
No sides.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I feel like that almost make it dangerous. You'd get like rolled up in it, and it would like flop you over a bunch of times.
Catch you though.
Yeah,
the
I
one,
don't know, maybe.
Yeah, it's a. Yeah, I don't even remember getting on that damn bike. To be honest.
Like the first one.
No.
This one.
On Saturday.
Yeah.
The one we just did?
Yeah.
We were boozing for...
Okay, yeah. So, what...
7 hours before
What time did you guys start drinking?
Oh, probably
Saturday.
like...
Huskers game. 2:30.
2?
Yeah.
You started drinking at 2.
Yeah.
Were you over there for the whole game?
Yeah.
So you were over there at 2.
I started drinking it, before the Huskers game.
Yeah, so like 2.
Husker.
And I was...
Were you going at the same pace as him?
I was cruising.
I was cruising as well.
What does that mean?
Just drinking at a normal rate. Like I'm not trying to
What's a normal rate?
Like, I'm not trying to fire off drinks, but I'm just sipping them, and who knows how.
I was firing.
I was firing on all cylinders.
Well, then more people started showing up, and then it was like more of just turned into a drinking thing rather than
watching us lose
football. Yeah.
Yeah, I was. Dude, I probably had 6. Well,
I'll tell you what you told me.
I don't know how many I had because I remember at one point the top of my 30 rack was gone.
Yep.
I can tell you when that was.
When?
So, I went over to my parents' house to watch the game, and then on my way home, I was getting calls. Where are you?
We're banging calls.
Spencer called me, and then handed the phone to Zane.
Zane wanted to talk.
Yeah. And you guys were like, when are you coming over? And I was like, I got to go get Lena and shower and fucking, then we're going to eat supper. I mean,
gotta eat at some point.
I'm going to eat supper, and then we'll head over.
Yeah, I forgot about that part.
So then we
like
went
normal.
We went to Lena really wanted to get ramen, like from the place by Shields, kind of. I can't remember what it's called. It's like
no idea.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
It's got like a Asian or Orient, whatever. I'm trying not to be racist. Oriental is not a racist term.
No, I don't know.
It might be.
So it could be.
It might be.
We'll let it fly.
Something. It's ramen.
In this room, we let it fly.
Yeah. But
ramen.
So we were getting ramen. Spencer calls me again, asking where I'm at. I'm like, I'm getting ramen. He goes, what? You eat that every day?
Is it Noodle Company?
No, not Noodles and Company.
Yeah, okay.
It's like an actual Asian, like...
cuisine. Something.
You eat that every day.
You eat that every day? And I'm like, no, it's like special ramen. Special ramen.
Fancy shit.
I actually got dumplings. I didn't get ramen. 'Cause I didn't feel like eating soup before I went on a bender. But I don't know. It kind of set the foundation, I guess, a little bit. So Spencer calls me, and like 30 seconds into the call, I just hear Zane's voice, and I'm like, why do you keep calling me and then handing the phone to someone else?
He likes to do that.
So, but in that call, you go, you said, I've on to my second 15. So you had cleared the top rack.
Yeah.
And
on to the bottom.
Or you said, I'm on my second rack. And I was like, you've drank 30 beers already? And you're like, no, the top. You're like, I have 16 in my hand and 17 in my pocket. That's what you said. You said, I have 17 in my pocket. I'm like, why'd you...
Yeah.
You're in your house.
Well, because
you're going from...
Well, we left right after that.
Wait, how many did you say were in your pocket?
Like I had 16.
You had
and
16
then 17 in my pocket.
You had 17 holstered.
Yeah,
ready to fire.
It was ready to fire. And then I drank both of those going to Hy-Vee. Or we went to Casey's and then Hy-Vee, so I drank both those.
Why'd you go to Hy-Vee?
Because we needed Connor wanted Good Boys.
Oh.
Did you go into Hy-Vee?
No. I was standing outside with you and Zane.
Oh, that's right.
Remember?
Wasn't there a fifth guy? Was Connor the only guy to go in?
Yeah.
Oh.
Jesus
I don't
Christ,
remember
man.
you being there, I'll be honest.
Who was more drunk, huh? Come on.
No, I remember
you both said...
No, I remember talking to
Because
Zane.
remember,
We made a
you
time
went
in the car.
Yeah, because you went and sat down, and I was
Who
like,
drove?
Connor.
Connor did.
Because I walked around the car, and this motherfucker jumps right back in the car, and I was like, "Oh, fucking Mikey can't stand up for 5 fucking minutes."
Oh, that's
and then
right.
he
Yeah,
fucking
okay.
busts out of the door and he goes, "God, fuck, I'm staying up then, Jesus Christ."
Don't know why, but yeah.
So you're all loitering around Hy-Vee parking lot.
Yeah.
Creeping around the Hy-Vee parking lot.
Zane's smoking heaters and
Yeah.
I get to your house and you guys aren't there, and I'm like, these guys were fucking begging me to come over, and they're not here.
well, then I had one of the big boys, like a 25-ounce Natty Light.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right. Okay.
I love when you guys have like 60 Busch Lights at home, and then you leave and you get more alcohol.
Dude, if I'm drunk...
Wait, I got that at Casey's. So I
Yeah.
finished 16, 17 on my way to Casey's, opened that Natty Light,
Yeah.
drove to Hy-Vee, drank that by the time
You-
we were... Yeah,
clear.
Connor and I rode.
Let's clarify.
And then I had it half gone when we got
Spencer
home.
never touched a steering wheel at
No.
any point in this night.
Oh God, no.
Maybe as a joke. No.
No, I don't even think as a joke.
No.
But then I finished at 25, had 2 more on the way down to group therapy. And then, let's see. And then I drank a whole case of Good Boys on the
What?
group therapy.
Do those have 6 or 12?
6.
6?
No, they're 12ers.
Are they 12?
Yeah.
Oh, they're 6.
No.
You drank 12 drinks on there?
Yeah. I had to have because there's only fucking...
And a
there's
shot
n-
of 1942 was...
And 5 Vegas bombs.
So you had 5?
Where'd you get 5 Vegas bombs?
At,
Was that J...
at JJ's.
No shit.
Yeah,
Okay,
my buddy just kept racking them up.
Let's
Jesus
backtrack. Let's
Christ.
backtrack here. Let's backtrack, okay? Let's see here. So 17 Busch Lights.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
No, I had 2 more on the way down to group
19.
therapy. 19 Busch Lights.
19 Busch Lights.
Yep.
Count them for 2 natty lights.
Yeah, the 25-ounce natty light.
Okay, so that's 2.
Yeah.
2 natties.
12 good boys.
12 Good Boys.
Really?
Yeah, they're gone. There's
12?
none in my cooler, so yeah.
No one else was
I
drinking
had
any?
actually I had a good boy.
Okay.
I think Connor did too.
Connor had his own.
I stole Connor's then. I don't know. I had
Let's just say
somebody's-
12.
Yeah.
12 good boys.
Yeah, I got none in my cooler.
So that puts us at
Then a shot of 1942.
shot.
That's a.
It's like 32 drinks and a shot of 19.
That's when I came out. You know how we talk, how I
So
you enter the
32.
void. I exited the void when I was taking that shot.
So you were at 34 beers and then took a shot,
Yes.
And
a
then
$25 shot of tequila.
yeah, and then we went down to JJ's after,
So
right?
that's like 33.
Oh shit! Yeah, we still haven't even count the fucking Vegas.
The 5 Vegas bombs at JJ's.
5 Vegas bombs.
Good God.
I didn't remember the 5. I remember
That's-
taking 1, but then I don't remember. I think it was Peg goes, "Dude, you just took 5 fucking Vegas bombs." And I'm like, "Ugh."
Wait, okay, so that's 32, 33, 34,
Yeah, shit.
35, 40. Call it 40
Beverages.
beers.
So that's
Worth it.
beverages.
Yeah. 40.
Damn.
40 drinks.
That's pretty good Saturday. That's pretty good.
But
Saturday.
you said you don't remember getting on the bike
No,
to start the night?
I don't remember getting on it, but then I remember I jumped out of the void at Iggy's. I jumped out of the void at Iggy's. And then I smacked that, and the fucking Death Reaper grabbed me right back into the
Where do you
void.
think you're going?
So you
Yeah.
remembered Iggy's. You remembered taking
Mikey.
the shot.
Mikey threw me right back into the void.
yeah.
Seeing or hearing his voice was like you were coming out of a coma and you could hear Ben's voice in the distance.
Dude, we were at Iggy's for maybe wasn't it like for like 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh,
We
yeah,
just
I don't
walked
even
up to
know,
the bar. I was
dude.
like 2 1942 shots.
Oh, you took one too?
Yeah.
Hey.
Went back out.
Park that real quick in the
Dude,
old stomach.
yeah. Packed out of there. And then I jumped back out of the void because I saw some buddies from college at JJ's. I
Nothing
remember
like
that.
a familiar face to just bring you in.
Yeah, bring me.
Bring
and
you
he-
back.
And he saw I had the little party
Oh
hat.
shit! Where
That
did
I
we get
got-
that from again?
Iggy's.
Is that Iggy's?
Yeah. And then he saw that and he goes, "Oh my God, dude, you need some Vegas bombs." And I'm like, okay. So I remember standing up there and I remember taking one and seeing more full ones. So I'm like, I don't know anyone else. I'm just like doing this.
Imagine they weren't even for you. You just.
I
drank
don't know,
fucking
dude. They were sitting in front of
tables
us.
of
He took
Vegas
he took one and I took one,
shit.
and then he just kind of stood back, and I'm like, okay. So he just kept drinking up.
You act like somebody had a gun to your head. Like, fine, I'll take it.
Well, there's full Vegas bombs. Okay.
Like you got to drink the poison. To,
And then
Yeah.
I don't know.
after that, dude, it was
think
the
that's-
void had
That's when
me.
your head was.
you were fully.
Oh yeah, I was fully committed to the void.
He had to put his head down and rest for the rest of the ride.
Yeah.
So Zane also
Ooh.
entered the void.
At
I wish
the
we
same
had this
time.
video. You can see the very moment that he entered the void. It
when
was the last
he's
sip of his
finishing
jug.
yeah.
It was the last sip of his
He
jug. Okay,
entered.
so he had a empty, what was it, tea?
Gallon water, I think.
Yeah, I think it was a water jug.
But
The
what did he
gallon
mix
jug.
it with? But what did he mix
Oh,
it with?
Coke.
Okay, so
It was a 2-liter Coke, I think.
No, it was like the one, like the what's the
It was
one
1
step
liter
up?
It
or
was 2 1
1.75?
liters.
Yeah,
It was 2 1 liters, so
Yeah.
a 2 liter?
Thank you.
yeah. Is
Two
that
of those?
Yes.
2 1 liters?
Okay, so 2 liters
liters.
of Coke and a 750
What did I
of
Pendleton.
Pendleton
Yes.
in a empty plastic jug.
Correct.
Yep. And he had about 3/4 of it before he got on the bike.
He was passing it around, though.
I had one small drink of it.
I had a few swigs.
I had a tongue tasting.
What did you
You
stick
dipped your
in
tongue
it?
in it.
Yeah, like just got a little.
Just retreated.
I got a little. It was less than a shot.
Just wet your tongue and
Yeah.
brought it back.
It
Oh
was-
yeah,
Eesh, gross.
it wasn't good.
I made the joke, how big of a gym bro are you that even your alcohol you got to drink out of a jug,
Yeah.
water jug?
But
When we got on the bike, he asked the guy, he's like, "Is it all right if I drink out of this? It's just milk." And I looked down at it, and it's clearly just brown liquid.
it's-
yeah, it's just
Yeah.
Black. He was like, "Yeah, I don't care." That guy did not care.
I'm not the
oh no.
dude. He was
That
trying to
dude-
get fucking hammered with us.
That guy
Yeah.
was like,
I heard him at one point. Didn't he say he wanted a shot?
He did.
someone said, "Can we buy you a shot?" And he was like, "I'm not gonna not take it." So I was like, "Oh shit!"
and then we never stopped again after that. Like,
Did we not?
No, we
Dude, Courtney's trying to tell me we went to Pickleman's. Like we stopped at Pickleman's on the bike.
That did not happen.
I don't remember that at all.
They
That
said
did not happen.
they said they stopped to go piss at Pickleman's.
I don't remember
The
that.
closest we would have been was when we went to Iggy's. So unless they blew past the lines and ran down there to
Did
piss,
they
and then
not
come
go
back.
to Iggy's?
I don't know.
They might have just went to Pickleman's while we went to
Dude, I have
Iggy's.
no idea.
That could have happened.
That is probably that's the only option.
Yeah, because
That's the only option.
I never stepped foot in a Pickleman's,
No.
nor saw Pickleman's.
I
No.
don't know.
So Zane, there's a video of him finishing it, where he's on a knee in the middle of the group therapy finishing it, and then when he puts it down, you can just see like his face kind of glaze over, like you can almost see the light leave his eyes,
Yeah.
like you can see the moment where he blacks out. It
He
was
jumped into
honestly
the
crazy.
void with me.
I don't know if I've ever seen that, but
It was like I saw
the, light
the
get pulled
gatekeeper
out of
take
it.
him.
No one ever sees the gatekeeper take me.
We've been calling him the gatekeeper
Why?
because you're
Because it-
usually with Spencer when it happens.
Oh yeah. Jesus Christ, man.
Dude,
Gatekeep
you always take me.
What?
You throw me in the fucking void. That's what you do.
You take me,
You take me into the void and
soul snatcher.
Again, you had 30 drinks without me doing anything. I gave you one shot.
We counted it up.
And we're blaming me.
yes,
That's crazy.
100%.
You are responsible for 39 of
Yeah.
the
Okay, that's just-
and he had one. He gave you one shot,
yeah, I'm fucking.
and yeah, you sent him in, and
I'm the problem.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're fucking.
Yeah, that was
How dare you?
post JJ's just.
Oh.
Zane,
So,
on
yeah.
on the other end, Spencer's here. Zane's on the other side. They're just both head down, just fucking
Slumped
fighting
over,
for their life. Yeah.
slumped over the rail or the little counter, whatever.
Dude.
We're all partying away,
Yeah.
and those two are just
Shit.
clinging on.
Yeah.
I was telling Ben to watch Zane. I'm like, make sure he doesn't fucking fall off.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what was kind of nice though? I woke up not hungover because I didn't have anything my body didn't like
What?
when I woke up on Sunday.
He had 0 Michelob Ultras.
Yeah.
How is that possible?
Oh, I was not hungover.
Did it have
Were you
anything
still
to do?
drunk when you woke up?
Not really.
Did it have anything to do with the pile that you left in the parking garage?
Maybe I only puked like that was the only time I puked though. So
Yeah, but-
there's no way I puked all that alcohol out. Ain't no fucking way.
I don't know. Maybe your body's just an anomaly, but
Yes,
typically when you
Zane
have...
saying he wasn't hungover either.
Yeah, Zane wasn't hungover.
I wonder if they just have crazy... Their metabolisms, both of their metabolisms
gotta
have
be
to be really
something.
fast.
Dude,
Not when I'm drinking.
I didn't
fucking
know how
ultra.
Zane was gonna. I didn't know if he was gonna wake up based on how we left him on the couch. He's like,
Yeah, so, okay.
Asking Jake to shoot him.
Yeah, let's talk about that. So, we get off the bike.
We'll get to that.
Okay. We get off the bike.
Fuck you.
"Fuck you, fuck you." Oh yeah.
We get off the bike. Zane stumbles his way over to the curb with assistance from us. And it's about at this point when he starts talking about his hat. He is clean. He was
Oh yeah.
adamant that nothing happened to his hat. He was like, "That's my dad's hat. He kept multiple times he said, "I would die before anything happens to that hat." That's what he said.
Yeah.
He couldn't throw up. He was like leaning against like a street sign, and there's lots of people walking by just going like, "You're throwing up."
Look at that guy.
They're like, "Hell yeah, dude."
Yeah.
You know, everyone down there at that point is like getting off of their group therapy. Seeing someone leaned over is nothing new to them. They're like, "Yeah, fuck yeah."
It's fucking cool.
Zane doesn't throw up. He goes, "Again, I have stage fright." You remember him saying that?
Yeah, that was awesome.
He said he had stage fright.
I was dying.
Ben was laughing. I'm trying to keep it together a little bit for the sake of Zane. We're both walking him. Well, I'm walking him. You're walking his hat.
Yeah.
I'm walking Zane to the truck. We're just trying to get to the truck. Just get him into the vehicle.
Come on. Now.
One foot in front of the other. Let's keep this moving. We get him to the truck. I'm just like, roll the window down, you know, in case he throws up. I don't care if it's raining. I don't care if my truck gets wet. I'd rather a little water get in than, I don't know,
Than
puke
Pendleton.
against the side of the window or something.
Then fucking Pendleton.
So I'm like, we need some soothing music for this car ride home. So I put on Minecraft C418. And Ben...
So I was gonna go for it, and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Ben goes, in true Ben fashion, he goes, "This is honestly like a really good song choice for this moment. Like, this is nice.
Yeah,
It's kind of nice."
because I wasn't like you guys, but I was pretty drunk as well, and I was like,
I was really drunk.
yeah, I was like, this is just peaceful. Like, this is how I need to go home. It was like rain hitting the window.
It was kind of nice.
Minecraft piano. Like, I was like, fuck this.
Everyone knew that it was nice, but
Yeah.
Ben had to go like, "This is actually pretty nice."
You know, it was a great call.
And Zane just goes, "I fucking love Minecraft." He said that a couple times.
Fucking love my
Out of
god.
nowhere, dude. Just
Fucking love Minecraft.
he's like just sleeping like this, and he's like, fucking love Minecraft. It's like, what the fuck?
It's always good when he every once in a while verbalizes, so you know he's still
Yeah, just
alive.
checking on him to see.
Oh,
if he's
Courtney
breathing.
said when she was driving me home, I sat up and I go, "Fuck, we left Zane on the street." She was like, "No, he's good. He's good."
So Lena's driving us.
Strip around.
I thought we left Zane,
No man left behind.
and I kept telling her, I was like, "Yeah, just don't leave Zane down there. She could do whatever."
back and get him.
I was like, "We gotta get Zane home."
Gotta save him. So
Had one man in mind, get Zane home.
it's always nice that even in your drunken, incapacitated state, you're still looking out for your homies.
Worried about the fellas.
Not worried about yourself.
Worried about the other most drunk guy.
But so yeah, so we got you all right?
Yeah.
So we got Zane home, back to your house. The moment the door closed, he's like, "Here we go. Like, now we can throw up." So he's leaned over, water in your ornamental grasses next to your driveway. And Ben's fucking hyping him on, like cheering him on. He's just like, "Yeah, fuck yeah."
Pull trigger. I kept saying pull trigger.
He kept going, "Pull that trigger.
Pull that motherfucking trigger.
He kept
Oh,
going.
that's true. No
You-
wonder where Zane got shoot me, Jake. Ben's
Oh shit! I might.
Ben's
You
telling
didn't
him
realize
to
what I was talking about.
Bencer pulled the trigger.
He doesn't even realize I'm talking to him. He thinks like I'm talking to
He
you.
probably
Like,
thought-
just fucking shoot him, dude. Put him out of his misery.
He probably thought you guys were gonna kill him.
Zane's leaned over like, ugh, and
I
he
never
thinks
even
that I have
thought
a
about
gun
that.
pointed at the back of his head.
I never even thought about that.
Pull the trigger. Pull the trigger.
Zane's just like, fucking do it. I don't even care. Like, Zane, what are you talking about?
I don't know if that's what he was actually.
That would have been.
I don't know
That's a
either.
funny
But
angle, dude.
it could. You never know.
But Ben's like making side jokes, and I'm just like, at one point, I'm just like, just stop.
Zane wasn't here.
Let him focus. I know, but in the moment, I don't know. You just don't want to stir up someone that's in this state.
It's my favorite thing to do.
So he's just, and he's fucking. He's having a throw up that almost sounds like he is sick, like with a stomach bug or something, because it's a lot of dry heaving, not a ton of liquid.
Not a lot of liquid. I was gonna say not like barely any liquid.
Like you would think it would be like a
For how much he drank,
Right.
you'd
Just
think
straight
it would just
liquid.
be
you would think.
everywhere.
So, but I don't know. He got pretty much done. He's like, "Oh, clean it up." And we're like, "You don't have to worry about it, buddy.
Get inside, dude.
You threw up in a rock bed and it's raining. I'll clean it up. Don't worry, I'll clean it up." And yeah, he was like, "I fucking love you, Jake. Shoot me." He kept asking me to
Shoot me.
I think it might have been he was so drunk he wanted to die, is why he was saying,
I
pleading for me to
I
shoot.
wouldn't blame him.
Oh.
Fuck. And he kept being like, "I don't think I'm making it to work tomorrow." We're
like, "Don't worry about
yeah,
it.
nobody thinks
Dude,
you're
he.
coming.
Don't worry about it, buddy."
When I walked downstairs the next morning, he goes, I was like, "Hey, we're making breakfast," and he goes, "I gotta get to work," and I'm like, "You missed it. It's 8:30." And he goes, "Oh, thank God."
He didn't have to come. Nobody expected him to come.
So I waddle him inside, and Courtney's putting a sheet on the couch, making him a bed on the couch. And I look in the kitchen, and Ben and Lena are taking this trash bag and trying to stretch it over a plastic like storage
Container.
bin.
Yeah.
And they're like ripping it, trying to stretch it over the corner because it's not the right size.
Did not fit the.
And I had to go in there and help him stretch it over. And we go back in there and sit down with Zane, and he's got sad boy
Shoot me,
hours a little bit,
Jake. Shoot me.
asking us to shoot him, and then eventually he's good enough where I stand up and I'm looking at Lena, I'm like,
Yeah.
let's get out of here.
There was no sad boy hours upstairs.
This is where I left off.
Fuck you, Ben. Fuck you.
Oh yeah, and then Courtney comes down like, "Ben, you gotta help me with fucking Spencer." She's in the bathroom. I'm like, "God, get up there." I'm like, "What do you want me to do?" He's like, "Just get a pillow or something." And I'm like, "You get a pillow from the bed." I'm trying to like pick up his head and like stuff a pillow.
When you go like this, like, are you grabbing his hair?
Kind of, because he was face down on the fucking bathroom. And so I think like, you had a hoodie or jacket on. I was grabbing like the collar of his jacket.
And he wasn't throwing up anymore?
No, you wasn't.
No, I didn't puke.
You were
yet.
just ready. You were just there.
Yeah.
Just on the
Case.
floor. I don't know why you go to the floor of the bathroom.
That's I feel
It's
like
nice and cold.
It is
that's just
cold.
the normal human reaction when you're just down bad.
Look
It's
for
like, I gotta
tile.
lay on the bathroom floor.
Like, I need tile.
You'd had COVID, probably.
Maybe that's his favorite texture.
Might
Tile
be.
I like a nice tile. Yeah.
Nice tile. Full circle.
Yeah.
Dude,
Anyways,
Oh yeah, but so I'm like trying to pick his fucking. Oh shit.
boom.
fucking idiot.
Ear rape.
I'm trying to pick his head up, and he's like, "Fuck off, fucking stop!" And I, like he's
Don't
like
fucking
fighting.
touch me.
He's fighting me, like not like keeping his head down. So I'm like really like just yanking on him, now, like just trying to stuff a pillow. He's like, "Fuck you, get away!" I'm like, "All right."
Don't touch me.
I finally get it fucking tucked under, and I call my Uber, and that was my night. Then ordered Taco Bell.
Oh, yeah,
for
yeah.
4. I thought I was ordering like the cravings box.
Yeah.
So that's what I thought I was getting.
Mm-hmm.
I got
Like 4 tacos?
it would have been like a burrito, a taco, and like a chalupa or something.
Because you saw the number 4.
Yeah. So I order a food for 4 for like a family of 4.
Fuck.
I get to my front door. There's 2 bags that weigh like 5 pounds each, just
Oh,
full of Taco Bell. And I open it and I'm like, holy shit. But I was honestly like kind of happy because I was fucked up, hungry, and I'm like, dude, I got everything I need.
I got everything.
I'm like pulling shit. I'm like, I got fucking taco, burrito.
You just like spread it out like a king about to feast.
And then I open one burrito, take 2 bites. I'm like,
I'm going to bed.
Oh no!
Taco Bell was not agreeing with me, and then fell asleep. It was kind of nice because I got back to my place at like 11:45. Wasn't that late?
I don't know. It might be an underrated thing, but this might be the other thing I love about group therapies. For one, I like group therapies because I feel like I'm speaking for myself here. It's like the cleanest buzz because you're pedaling, like you're keeping your heart rate up. So I feel like you're processing it a little bit faster. And it just feels like a clean, I said I'm speaking for myself. It feels like I don't know. It just feels like a clean buzz.
Dude,
especially if you're like drinking White Claws. I don't know.
Yeah.
I remember getting off the bathroom floor at 5:30, and it was a war zone to get to bed.
What do you mean?
Trying to like crawl back?
Dude, I like stood up, fucking about fell into the bathtub. I'm fucking bouncing off the walls. And then like I turn the corner and the bed looks like it's a mile away, and I'm like, oh, here we go. And I'm like on the doorway like this, just like holding myself up, and I'm like, ugh.
Just 5 more
Like
yards.
I thought about just like getting on my hands and knees and crawling to the bed.
That's always an option. I mean,
And I'm just tripping over it felt like I'm tripping over my toes. Just trying to fucking walk.
that's the monsters in the void trying to pull you back.
Dude,
back here.
the carpet felt long. Like I was like trying to pick up my feet over mud. And I'm like,
Walking through tall grass.
Somebody
God.
gotta cut this down.
yeah. Then I fall back asleep, wake up at about 8:30, probably 8 o'clock. And I'm like, wait, okay, who the fuck's here? And Courtney's like,
Who all stayed the night?
Connor, Gavin, and Zane. And I'm like, where did Zane go? And Courtney's like, I think he's downstairs. I'm like, oh, thank God. He made it somewhere.
So you felt like reassured that he was somewhere safe.
Yeah.
That's good.
And I walked.
Fucking A-Mark.
Yeah, then I walked downstairs, and Zane goes, I gotta get to work. I'm like, it's 8:30. And he goes, oh, thank God.
You know, we asked Zane at work today. Spencer was like, you going to drink Pendleton ever again? He's like, oh, yeah. I love it. I'm like, okay.
Fucking
Man loves him some Pendleton.
that's a trooper.
It's a guy that loves some Pendleton.
It was a great night.
Can't remember what else I was going to say.
Let's do it next week.
We are doing it this weekend.
That's
I think I might go for 45 this weekend.
Nope.
No.
You can do whatever you want. Fuck. We got
What did
Cam's
I get?
wedding this weekend.
What did I get last weekend?
40.
40? Yeah, I'll go for 45.
Guess what? South of 60.
South Sea.
Fuck. I did.
Oh yeah. What I was gonna say was I like not only the clean buzz of it. You know, that doesn't apply to everyone, but I like the allotted time.
Yeah,
Like you know it's gonna be 2 hours.
it's the right amount of time.
I like knowing this is what time it starts
Yeah.
and this is what time we're done. There's like an anxiety for me, like how much longer are we gonna be out?
Right.
Like, are we gonna go till the bars close? Are we gonna go till someone dies? Like,
No.
it's nice knowing when.
No.
It's nice knowing when the end is.
Yeah.
We're done at 11:30,
all we need.
and then we can figure it out from there.
Dude, I do remember on the way home getting so mad because I'm like, I can't fucking hang anymore. I can't fucking drink. And Courtney goes, you've been drinking for fucking 10 hours. And I'm like, I can't fucking drink anymore.
Like you were getting down on yourself, like
Oh,
you were
yeah.
losing your touch.
Yeah, I thought I was fucking losing what.
You only had 17, 18 drinks in 2 hours. Lost his fastball.
I did.
Guy lost his fastball.
I'm throwing.
Guy's averaging 9 drinks an hour. I can't drink anymore.
Yeah, I can't fucking drink anymore.
That's what I thought.
Sometimes you just gotta look at the stat sheet and be like,
I think
How the hell did you pulled me in the void? How am I looking at any
don't
stats?
fucking throw me under the bus.
I think it was
Just
Gavin.
like that beer at McKinney's.
That got me.
I think it was Gavin or someone was like, "We going out afterwards?" And I was like, "The fuck are you talking about?"
It's like, no. And we also have still like 50 beers back at Spencer's house, like with all the shit we left on there, like the coolers and the.
Yeah.
Ben left with a couple souvenirs.
I was just grabbing shit off the racks.
One would argue you were helping clean up.
I was,
but also
I
made off with a profit.
I might have had a profit.
I might have.
Is Pig drinking tweez?
Probably.
I stole about 4 of those.
He ain't coming back for
You
him.
didn't steal anything.
Took them.
Those would have gotten thrown away.
They were mine.
Never mind.
I found them.
And somehow I ended up with an entire case of Michelobes.
Oh yeah. Well, I think that was all.
Oh, those are Eric's.
Okay.
Eric's
You
the
can
only
come get them
one.
if you want some. I'll
Yeah.
keep them cold for him.
Eric's the only one drinking Michelobes.
I'll keep them cold for him. One was missing and it somehow got switched with a White Claw.
Not a bad trade.
Yeah, I don't know.
Gee, I don't know.
What I do know is that the Grass Daddies Podcast is on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and YouTube. So go
TikTok.
over there and TikTok. I'm posting some funny ass TikToks, okay? I accidentally posted that video of early. I meant to post it on my personal,
Yeah, it's on the Grass Dad.
but whatever. You guys, that's a little treat for you from me. So get over there.
You are TikTok famous on the Grass Daddies Podcast, him.
Follow all of our shit. Like all of our shit.
Fucking like it.
Like it or so help me. Thank you guys all for watching.
Or I'll pull trigger.
Pull the trigger. Thank you guys all for watching. Thank you guys all for watching. Until next time, if there's demons pulling you into the void, or if you see the gatekeeper,
The gatekeeper himself right there.
fucking run.